take you on a tour starting from the bottom of our drive, which is quite long, as you can tell, and we have a fair bit on the right hand side, which is about 8 foot. Currently it's overgrown with brambles, common ash, I think it's common ash, which seem to be growing everywhere. So we're going to take a lot of that out. In return, because obviously we want it to be wild, but we want it to be manageable for us and also to be give us a view. So we're going to plant a load of fruit trees, which hopefully be flowering in the spring. And then beneath that, plant loads of deciduous hedging and bee-friendly, pollinator-friendly things for butterflies. It's my neighbour's dog, Lottie. She's going to bark at us now, so let's walk up and I'll show you closer to the house. She's not quite used to us yet, and we can't quite pet her because she's a little bit of a finger nipper. So we'll just let her kind of calm down. To the edge of our path, this is some stuff that we've cleared out of the garage. So this will all be taken away in a skip. I'm sorry about Lottie. We'll make our way into the back garden and then maybe come back out the front. Yeah, should we do that? Okay, follow me. Sorry about that. So this is quite shaded, so we're going to add more plants, but aren't we lucky? We've already got, I think, these aquilesias, and we've got some lovely firs and ferns down here, and then these are like violas, I think. So yeah, hopefully these are going to be nice. And I'm in two minds whether to keep some of these here. They are tasty. So we'll see. We're really lucky. The previous owners, as much as they weren't able to do much when they were here, towards the end of it, you could see that they loved gardening before, because there's some really established roses. There's some crocosmia, there's aquilejia, I think there's some lupins, there's some hydrangeas. So you can tell that they really liked and loved their garden, but they just, it got too unmanageable. I'll show you up by here, because this is going to be quite a special area at some point, but currently it's a little bit bare. We have quite a lot of established trees. Some of them are going to have to be cut down, unfortunately. They're a bit too tall for the house, a little bit skew to one side. There's 3 birch, 1, 2, 3. And they kind of make me a little bit nervous, and as much as I love trees and birch and the birds love them, they're not really a garden plant. So we're going to have to work on that. We've also got a cherry to the left, which is very close to our neighbours. So between us, we're going to sort of discuss what to do with that. But this area doesn't look like much. I love it, there's wood pigeons. But this is very shaded, and it is where our kitchen window faces onto. So we want to clear it, make it look really pretty. And I've got like quite a few we've got like 3 acers and a bunch of shade-loving plants that are going to be happy here. They were never happy in our south-facing garden, that's for sure. Garden goes right back, and we've even got an outdoor toilet, which I might turn into a sink area to clean my pots. And then we've got a wall that goes all the way around, and by here we spotted it in the spring, so it's end of August now, and we came to view the house in March, and when we came up in sort of May time, was covered in the most beautiful pink blossom. So I'm very excited about that. I'll take you down this way. This is the way into the dining room, and then the kitchen, dining. So we're going to create a space up here to dine. Careful of the stinging nettles. This is a lovely little sun trap. Originally, I had wondered whether to put a nice wildlife pond here, which it would be a beautiful space for a wildlife pond. However, our dining room is very small and we love to socialise and cook for our friends, so I can imagine us having a nice big table here, and looking back onto the house we have roses, and we have about, I think it's, my last count was like 11 roses ourselves, which we've inherited over the years from Kieran's granddad and our late neighbour Wid. They both used to grow roses together, so there's some really lovely varieties that we've managed to get from them, and it will mean a lot putting them in the ground, and we know that they'll be happy here because there's already roses, so fingers crossed. As you can tell, there's still a lot of stinging nettles and brambles, but there is a bit of lawn by here. There's the secret garden, which is going to be amazing, and I've got big plans to build an archway, but who knows if that'll happen. I will try not to sting myself. We've got a big apple tree, and you can't quite see it, but there's actually a lot more garden behind here, and there's a wall that goes around, so it's like totally enclosed, and I think it gets quite a bit of light. That might be our veg garden. We also have our old greenhouse, which we need to figure out a place. I don't know if I can actually take you in there. Are we going to try? Should we try? Okay. I don't know if it's possible. Ugh. Yeah, I don't think I can actually get in, but I think you can with the camera. Oh, this is going to be fun. So I'm pretty sure these are just bracken rather than ferns, but I love them nonetheless. Ah, stinging nettles. Oh. Apparently stinging nettles are good if you get hay fever. I don't get hay fever, probably because I manage to sting myself with stinging nettles all the time. So this is our steps going up, and our current greenhouse, which is on a really nice footing of brick, but we also have another greenhouse which I think we'd want both up. I was thinking that we would maybe renovate this one and maybe use it to store some of our more delicate plants in the winter, whereas use the other one to specifically grow tomatoes, because if you're going to grow anything, it's got to be tomatoes. They're literally the best thing that you can have. I'll show you in the inside if we can get through. I think I made the wrong decision wearing shorts. I love it, even though it's a bit done. I'm really excited about renovating this. It actually feels more sturdy than our porch. Oh look, there's a nice big spider. Good job I didn't walk through that. Kieran's terrified of spiders, and we've taken on a house that's full of them. I actually had the biggest house spider crawl across my head only 2 days ago. So, woohoo! Yeah, this is going to be fun. I don't know if we can get this way round. We can. This is be easier. And this is our top lawn. Haven't decided what to do here yet, but we know that this big conifer needs to come down, which will be a shame because we might see our neighbours across the road, but equally they tend to have shallow roots and it's probably safer because it's taller than the house. We also have a lot of ivy, which, as much as I love it, it tends to swamp things and it tends to damage the trees quite a lot. So any trees that are going to stay. We're going to clear all the ivy off them to protect them longevity wise. And also I would like to clear it off the wall to protect the wall, repoint it where it needs, and sort of practice all of that stuff. And aren't we lucky though, it's all beautiful proper stone walls, you can't actually see them. Footing wise, I'm not sure where I can stand currently. I don't know if there's like holes, so we need to clear it more. But there's a lot to clear here, there's a lot to clear by there, and there's a lot to clear behind the garage as well. It's fine because some of it we can repurpose, reclaim. There's a load of old stone over there, and in the sort of secret garden part there's an old wall that when we came to view the house almost 6 months ago, you could actually access that area because it was just still in winter before everything grew, and you could see that there was an old stone shed barn that had collapsed, and there's an old wall, so we're going to try and rebuild some of that and basically repurpose everything that we've got. We are a bit hoardery, but equally I think it's kind of like useful hoarding. So I'll pause you there and take you around to the front. So I think Lottie might have gone back in, so hopefully we'll catch a minute. I think I did mention about the common ash. There's one right there, which is very close to the drain pipe, very close to the house. Oh, a little blackbird. So I think we just missed him. All these plants are ours. I might have been collecting for a few years. We've got, I think when I counted them, there was about 75 when we left our old house. Some of them have been with me for 10 years. Some of them, me and Kieran have grown together. And some of them, like I said, we've inherited, and we brought with us Kieran's granddad's rhubarb, because everyone needs rhubarb in their life, and the crowns on it are giants, and there wasn't any here already. So we're going to bring that. These are our acers. There's 2 of them here and then one of them there, which will go into the shaded part of the garden. Yeah, we've got smoke bush, which actually likes the sun. So this will be out the front, even though it's a similar colour foliage. It actually does like the sun. And we've got like pennisemons, we've got lilac, we've got peonies, we've got a nice selection to put in the garden, which I'm just really exciting about. I really want another nature pond. We've brought some of the things from our previous pond because we decommissioned it because she had a child, so we thought it was best to do it when it totally dried up anyway because of summer. And we've already spotted newts here, so that's quite exciting. I love newts. And I think we accidentally brought a frog with us when we came here. So hopefully he's going to find a new home and love it here too. Might put a pond by there. Still deciding, because we do still need to get access. And I'm not sure if we showed you much out here. But look how gorgeous this gate is. Isn't that lush? I'll let you through, sorry. Excuse the mess. These are some of the iris that we took from our previous pond, blue flag iris, and I think flag iris is the blue one. I've got some bearded iris as well, and we've got 2 fig trees and a bunch of other plants. We've got a star magnolia, the geranium, which she really needs a haircut. There's quite a few different plants that I'm excited to put in, and this is all going to go into a skip because we cleared the garage, which we'll do a tour. Kieran did a splendid job at clearing that and making it a little bit more homely for all of our stuff. We like collecting, so yeah, I think that's it really. I'm not sure if I showed you down here, there's actually an elder. Oh look, there's a little bluebird up there. So this is an elder tree, elderflower. And see what I mean? There's another one here. So these guys just love it. And this is our magnolia, which we brought from our old house. I think it's blackbird. And then yeah, there's the brambles. I think we're going to clear this area, and this might be where our camper van goes, and hopefully looks out onto the field, which in spring had loads of wildflowers, so that's quite exciting. I think that's it for our garden tour. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned.